get this show on the road.
Hi everyone, welcome to Board Attacks with stewiejp. I'm Stewie, you're not, and this is Ezio Auditore from Crown Clan. Ezio Auditore in the mighty AMX 50B, the Tier 10 French heavy tank. Tier 10 French heavy tank has a 4-shot autoloader. I don't yet have this tank. I've unlocked Tier 9, don't have the Tier 10 yet. And I suppose when I watch replays like this, I think it's time to get my grinding pants on and get towards a tank like this one. Not so long ago, I did a replay featuring the AMX 50B from IMC Jimmy, or was it? And it was on this exact same map, Erlenberg. Now, the Ezio Auditore, I did practice saying that in-game name before I started recording this replay. He's got full APCR loaded, APCR rounds being the premium ammunition of the AMX 50B, 400 damage a shot, 325 penetration, 257 penetration for the armor piercing rounds, which are the standard rounds as he moves up towards the western flank, the 1-2 line on Erlenberg. No artillery to worry about while he's up there, and he is on a mission to do at least 4,000 hit points of damage at close range in the heavy tank. Now I'm tipping that will be a mission for the Object 260, the last of the personal tanks that you can earn in World of Tanks. Now Ezio Auditore is a pretty active member of Crown Clan. I think he's active. I see him around a fair bit as he just plays off the back of this hill up towards the western flank. There's an IS-7 Tier 10 Russian heavy tank, a Carnarvon at Tier 8, T-10 at Tier 9, and a variety of other tanks sort of on that 2 line as he looks at the Persian and thinks, well, that's just easy money. Unfortunately, his second shot goes a little bit high and towards the Panzerkampfwagen 7, the new Tier 10 German heavy tank. Only manages to penetrate one of those 4 shots. Of course, one of those shots missed, but he's kicking back here. He doesn't want to really run away because they'll have shots at him past these E75s. But he's just kicking back on this hill, knowing artillery is not going to shoot him because there's not an artillery in this game waiting for that 4-shot autoloader to kick back in. You can see he's also running a premium consumable of strong coffee, which gives an extra 10% to all crew skills and perks, and that includes the reload and aim time of the AMX 50B. The aim time, not the most accurate gun, and you can see that how it sort of takes a little bit of time to aim. He auto aims at the T54 Mod 1, puts in a second shot as a blind shot. The third shot, which is also a blind shot, picks up the kill on the T54 Mod 1 Premium Tier 8 Russian heavy tank. And look, I'd be tempted to reload in this kind of situation, but not Ezio Auditore. He's a pro. He's a pro tanker, that's for sure. Yeah, he wants to get that last shell of damage into the enemy tanks rather than reloading when there's still an opportunity there. With the low, unfortunately, all he does is bounce a low. Bounces the return shot as well for 320 block damage, and you can see he's done 800 damage so far. He's only been damaged once, and that was by the low for 342. I think, yep, 342. 2-1's the score. He's picked up one of those kills. I'm not a betting man, but I'd like to bet $1,000 he's going to pick up at least a couple of more kills. As he kicks back, looks towards the Panzerkampfwagen 7. Somebody please let me know if that's not the correct way of pronouncing the new Tier 10 German. Bulldog drowns. Not sure where he was when he drowned. He might have been up towards the 5-6 line up in the northern flank. Looks like his teammates have done a pretty solid push on the eastern flank of Erlenberg, but the western flank's where all the fighting's going to happen. Lots of enemy tanks there. In fact, every enemy tank that's been spotted, apart from the nameless, has been spotted west of the enemy cap circle. Looking towards that low, looking for a cheeky shot into the Tier 8 German premium heavy tank. 2-3's the score. He's going to have to do something sooner or later. And of course, those enemy tanks being respectful of the 4-shot auto-loading French gun at Tier 10, which is, I'm tipping it's about 1,600 potential damage in the clip of the heavy tank. A little bit less than the Batchat because it's got one less round. But let's see what he can do. He's on 800 damage already. A little bit of assist, a little bit of block damage. And he's just kicking back on this hill waiting for an opportunity. Is that an opportunity? Yes, it is. The side shot into the tier 10 heavy German tank, picks up his second kill of the game and evens the scoreboard up 3 apiece. That's 1,079 hit points of damage. Not counting the kill shot on that T54 Mod 1, because of course that kill shot, the tank was unspotted when he picked up that kill, but he wasn't on much health. I think he was on about 100. Looking for a shot into the T10, and rather than doing what a scrub like me would do and taking the shot knowing it's going to bounce, he's showing great restraint here, waiting for an opportunity. Unfortunately, that first shot hit the dirt. Still got 2 shells left in the clip. He's continually getting spotted by these tanks. He might not be spotted now because he's got some bushes there to try and hide himself in, but he's going to be seen. Certainly seen now as a low looks towards him. Puts one shot into the German premium tier 8 heavy tank, puts on another shot, brings his total damage done up to 1,902, plus that kill shot on the T54 Mod 1. Lets his teammates know that he's reloading by hitting the F8 key, and he's sticking with APCR rounds because there's still a bit of armour there. That T10's got a bit of armour, so's the IS7, who was also last seen, or he's being seen now, not far from where Ezio Auditore is from Crown Clan. He's got 4 shells loaded now, the low on the enemy side. Gets taken out by the IS7. Should be an easy kill for the Russian heavy tank. 4-3's the score. Ezio is on 2 kills, 1,902 damage. Just waiting for an opportunity. He'll be looking at that TVP and thinking, you're beauty. Nice, soft, juicy. Czech tank, unfortunately, he went unspotted after the second shell went in, but he did get over about 600 and a bit over 650 hit points of damage with those 2 shots into the tier 10 auto-loading Czech medium tank, the TVP T5051, which is an absolute perler as well. 4 alls the score. And Limatol, Borsig, Waffentrager, your beauty, he says. 1 shot, 2 shots, leaves him on a 1 shot for his teammates, leaves him on 94 hit points, brings his total damage done up to 3,368 hit points. And I'm tipping for this mission to do 4,000 hit points of damage at close range, up to the view range. Well, the view range would be the yellow circle, wouldn't it? Surely. Or maybe it's the white circle. Not sure, he didn't tell me if he got his mission done in this battle. We'll see though, because he sent me another battle, and we'll be showing that battle after this one. Again, featuring the tier 10 French auto-loading heavy tank, the AMX 50B. 4 shells in the clip, 3,368 damage done, a little bit blocked, and 1,194 assisted damage, sticking with APCR rounds, 400 damage a shot on average. That Carnarvon will be feeling pretty nervous. That Carnarvon will know that if Ezio pushes on him, he'll certainly kill the tier 8 British heavy tank, but he'll have an IS7, a T10, and a couple of medium and light tanks to contend with. Should he do that, you can see his teammates, which are all low, apart from the T30, they're all tier 8s. Oh, they are a 251 and T9. They're doing a good job, keeping a good presence on the eastern flank of the river of Erlenberg. Erlenberg River, I reckon, it's probably called. 100 puts a beautiful shell into the side of the T34 heavy premium American tank, and Ezio just looking to peek over the top. You can see the grand final tank, the M4190. That's a premium German light tank. I reckon that last shot might have went in. He's got 1 bullet left in his clip, and he uses it to take the T34 down to a 1 shot. 4-5's the score. One of his teammates got killed not so long ago. Maybe it was a Panzer Kampfwagen. 4-5's the score. That enemy IS7 has a team kill. Maybe, I'm not sure who he might have team killed on the enemy side. But Ezio's on over 4,000 hit points of damage now. 2 kills. And this battle's playing out perfectly for Ezio Auditore. There's another kill. Kill number 3. The reason I say it's playing out well for him is because the time it's taking for him to reload that French gun, so he can put shells into these lightly armoured tanks, like the M4190 Grand Final tank, the girlfriend tank. That's 4 kills for Ezio Auditore. Bounces a shot from that TVP, pulls back because he knows the TVP is an auto-loader. And those 2 kills put his team from One tank down to one tank up before the E75 got taken out by that IS7. 6 all the score now, 5,201 damage, 640 blocked, 1,194 hit points of assisted damage as he waits for that gun to reload, and he'll be looking at that IS7 thinking, I can take him out with a clip. Do I risk it? Do I risk getting shot once? Probably get shot more than once. You'd get shot certainly once by the IS7. But the T10 and the Carnarvon could quite possibly put a shot into him as well. The AMX 50B, not known for its armour, keeps one eye back towards those enemy tanks, pulls back to where I reckon he'd be pretty confident that he's not being spotted there. There's kill number 5, getting rid of the Carnarvon, who was on a one-shot. Reloads again. Reloads standard ammunition this time. Well, that was a standard shell. He's only got 4 premium rounds left, and that's probably why he switched to armour-piercing rounds, just in case at the end of the game he needs a little bit extra penetration, maybe against the IS7 or the T10. Pulls back around there to help this E75. Now, that E75 is only on 750 hit points. It's still going to take a little bit to kill him, but he wants to be able to support him as he puts one shot into the Nameless, the new anime Valkyrie Chronicles, Valeria Chronicles, I guess it might be called. Looking again, if he backs up, he's gone for all money. The Nameless, there you go. He's still got 2 shells left, that'll be enough to kill him. He doesn't pick up the kill, but he does help get rid of him by taking him down to the one shot, where the Tiger 2 picks up the kill. Pings for help. Pings the map for the RU251 and the UDES to maybe try and get a bit of presence in the north. The E50 and the T50, T50-51, both last spotted up here, up at A3, up near the enemy cap circle. He's reloading again, armour-piercing standard rounds again, because if he can get the back of the T10 and the IS7, he'd probably be pretty confident in winning that little battle. Looks like the Waffenträger Raufpanzer 4 Tier 9 German tank destroyer is looking possibly towards the others. Yes, he is. He's down to a one-shot. Kill number 6 for Ezio Auditore. That's the top gun. He's got 2 shells left. 2 shells could be enough to get rid of the IS7, and that IS7 looks all alone as a cheeky look towards the T10. IS7 as he's back to Ezio. That's 1 shell. 1 more should do it. Yes, it does. That's kill number 7 for Ezio Auditore from Crown Clan in the AMX 50B T10 French auto-loading heavy tank. 7,957 hit points of damage, plus the blind shot, so that'll take him over 8,000. 640 blocked, 1,194 assisted damage, and with the score on 12-9, there's no time to stuff around. He's on 7 kills. He wants to turn this into a Radley Walters medal, or even more. Auto loads, auto aims on the T10, kills him. That's 8 kills. Fires and misses at the TVP. Shoots him, doesn't miss a second shot. That's 9 kills, only 1 tank left. 1 shell left in the clip for the E50. It'll be a Pools medal if he can do it. He aims, he fires. 10 kills on Erlenberg. Thank you very much. I'll take that any day of the week. 10 kills on Erlenberg as we have a look at the post-game battle results. Have a look at that absolute ripper of a game. It's an Ace Tanker Mastery Badge, as well as what else? What hasn't he got? The Spotter medal, the Bruiser, 5 for effect, the Pools medal. That's for getting 10 kills on the enemy tanks, and that's exactly what Ezio Auditore from Crown Clan did. The Top Gun, of course, for getting the 6, and the High Caliber for doing at least 20% of the damage. Looking at the second page of the post-game battle results, 8,366 hit points of damage, 10 kills, 1437 base experience. He fired 36 shots, 28 hit, 28 hit, 26 went through, 8,366 damage, 4,207 damage done, a little bit of assisted. Cost him some credits though, because he fired mostly APCR rounds at the start, but you take that result for a Pools medal any day of the week in the big Tier 10 French heavy tank, the AMX 50B, as we move on to game number 2 in this double shot of Tier 10 French auto-loading heavy tank action featuring Ezio Auditore from Crown Clan, the AMX 50B. This time he's got 28 standard rounds and 28 premium rounds in the French heavy tank. And this time he's on Swamp Map. And he's going, looks like he's going straight up the A-line, straight up the northeast flank. Try and give this Patton a bit of a hand. Maybe he needs all the help he can get. Tell you what, after watching these replays featuring the Tier 10 French tank, I cannot wait to get my hands on one of these. Ezio as I look towards the T54E1, the 4-shot auto-loading American medium tank. Got 2 shells into him before the AMX 13105. That's a new light tank. Picked up the kill. Only 3 Tier 10 tanks. This is with the new matchmaking patch 9.19. It's the new, just 3 Tier 10s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Tier 9s. Only 4 Tier 9s on the enemy side. Oh, there was 5, of course. One has been killed. 1 zips the score. He's on 778 damage. And it looks like he's going to go for a bit of a push on this AMX 30. Along with the AMX 13105, the AMX 30 on his side. And have a look at that WZ132. I'm sure he had good intentions. Again, the kill gets stolen. That's okay. He's got 2 shells to put into the AMX 30. You can see in the comments of the results of the first battle, Ezio Auditore made a note. He's trying to get 2 marks of excellence on the AMX 50B. Looks like he hasn't quite done it yet. But if you push the tab key, or if I push the tab key, you can see his mission's changed. He's gone back to get 5 kills for the mission. So it probably tells me that he got his 4,000 hit points of damage in that other game for that other mission that he was doing for the Object 260. 3-2's the score now. He's on 2,000. 389 hit points of damage. And he's not stuffing around. Hello, Lorraine 42. I'm sorry that you're a Tier 8 and I'm a Tier 10. But this is just how I roll. There's the first kill of the game. 1 shell left. Rather than take a reload, he bounces a shot from the Persian and puts 416 hit points of damage into the Tier 8 American medium tank. He's moving around to make himself a hard target. There's no artillery to worry about, but looks like he's going to go around. Give this AMX 13105 a bit of a hand. Looks like he knows what he's doing. He's on 2 kills himself. And Ezio's also on a kill as that gun's just about loaded. We'll be looking up here on this ridgeline. Wants to get himself into a position where he can put as much damage into these enemy tanks as he can, but also receive the minimum amount of damage, so that not so many guns are aiming for him. Gets 2 shots into the T57. Doesn't penetrate the E5, was it? But he does penetrate the Pershing. Brings his total damage count up to 5,331. Pulls back while he's reloading and gets himself out of the way just in case those enemy tanks do push on him, because it's only him and the IS-5 there, the IS-5 being the Clan Wars reward tank, and that VK4502B, who looks like he's pushing around this little alcove to try and help the Panzer Kampfwagen 7 along with the M4190 Grand Final tank. So Ezio Auditore from Crank Clan's helping in this little push. He wants to get himself into a position where he can shoot, because his auto-loading French gun has loaded. He shoots and gets a critical hit into the T10. Takes 1 quick look towards that Object 704. He doesn't want to get shot by that. 1 shot into the T10. 2 shots, 1 more will be the kill. That's kill number 2 for Ezio Auditore. Brings the score back to 8-6, 8-7 now, as that 13105 very, very bravely goes down to the TVP T5051. In fact, that Czech Tier 10 auto-loading medium tank just picked up 2 quick kills, and he's having an absolute ripper too. He's on 5 kills. Only 2 other of his teammates have managed to pick up kills on the enemy side, but that doesn't bother Ezio Auditore. He's just about loaded again. He wants to get rid of this Object 704. First shot didn't go through. Second shot, looks like the second shot missed. Third shot doesn't miss. Tank destroyer shoots him, so he knows he's got time to unload his clip into the front of the Tier 9 Russian tank destroyer. 9-7 to score. He's on nearly 7,000 hit points of damage. This one's fast and furious. Not as slow as the last game. Certainly though, just as impressive as he continues to try and carry his side. His teammates they did have a pretty good advantage not so long ago, but now they're only up by 1 tank, so anything could happen here. The Jag Tiger and the Rheinmetall Borsig Waffentrager, if you look on the mini-map, both sniping from that ridge line. I'd be hoping they're getting shots on these enemy tanks as Ezio picks up his 3rd kill Got 2 shells left. Looks like that Object 704 just fired, and he certainly noticed it. That's why he's pushing towards him and pushing for another kill. Takes the reload now. 11-8's the score. He's on 4 kills. 7,949 hit points of damage. He's blocked a bit. He's got a little bit of assisted damage, and this time, with only 3 standard rounds left, he's switching to APCR rounds to make sure he can get a full clip out once he's reloaded. The T26E5's up there. That's the American Patriot heavy tank. With another tier 8, the Pershing, which looks like the Pershing's just fired and missed Ezio. 2 shots is all he's going to need, though, to send the Pershing back to the garage. 1 shot into the bottom of the T26E5. Last shell will not be enough to pick up the kill on the premium American heavy tank. He's in this ditch. He's got a dead tank getting in his well. It's that pesky Russian tank destroyer. But it looks like that T26E5 was more interested in the VK, and that VK picked up a well-deserved kill as well. 13-9's the score. Only 2 enemy tanks left. Ezio Auditore not stuffing around. He wants to turn this into a Top Gun, charging straight towards that TVP. That TVP's on 7 kills. He's only got 37 hit points left. And look, can't help but feel sorry for him. He certainly had a pretty good game as Ezio sends him back to the garage with a quick punch to the front of the tank. 14-9. And the last tank left is the Sheridan on 971 hit points. 9,399 hit points of damage. If he can get the Sheridan for full health, he'll get over 10,000 here. He's having an absolute perler. Charging straight towards where that Sheridan was last seen. Your Sixth Sense gets set off, letting him know that he's been spotted. Ezio Auditore from Crown Clan. There's the Sheridan and that M4190. Puts a shot into him. He's on. Oh, he's not going to get 10,000 now. Picks up the kill shot. Looks like that M4190 went for the big ram, and Ezio gives him a bit of a love tap after picking up his 7th kill in the big tier 10 French heavy tank, the AMX 50B. It's another ace tank, a mastery badge for Ezio Auditore from Crown Clan, a bruiser medal, duelist fire for effect, the high caliber, and unsurprisingly, the Top Gun. 9,500 hit points of damage, 9,567 hit points of damage, 7 kills, 1405 base experience. He fired 32 shots, 30 of them hit. Who said the gun was inaccurate? And 27 did damage. That was an ace tank, a mastery badge, quite a profitable one too, with 76,500 credits. After tax, of course, he did get 35,000 as battle payments. So I'm tipping that might have been from a clan-related, one of the Stronghold extra credit things that clans do. Not personal reserve. Personal reserves come up a little bit differently to that one. But have a look at that. 2 absolute ripper games in the AMX 50B featuring Ezio Auditore from Crown Clan in the big tier 10 French heavy tank. Thanks for watching, everyone. Thanks for the replays, Ezio. Take care, everyone, and see you all next time.